Hey, good morning everybody. Today we're going to talk about inequality word problems. This is number 2 in this series, so let's jump right into it. Alright, it says the length of I can't even talk today. The length of a rectangle is 4 centimeters longer than the width. The perimeter is no less than 28 centimeters. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Draw and label a diagram. So first and foremost, we got to draw this thing. Otherwise we have no idea what it looks like. So here's our rectangle. And again, it may not be to scale. That's okay. So it says the length of a rectangle is 4 centimeters longer than the width. So the width, length times width. So, so the width we're going to call x. And the length is 4 centimeters longer than the width. So 4 plus x. So I'm going to erase these two little letters. So if the yellow side is x, what is the purple side? Well, it's got to be x too. And if the red side, these are going to be terrible clashing colors, but that's okay. The red side is 4 plus x. What is the blue side down here? That's got to be 4 plus x too. Because we know a rectangle is a parallelogram, and a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. So we know the perimeter is no less than 28 centimeters. Alright? No less than. So, these are kind of tough. I know we've kind of already gone over the inequality symbols and what each one means. But think about it, no less than. If I say no less than 3 people can go to the library, can 2 people go to the library? No, because no less than 3 people can go to the library, which means it's got to be 3 or more go to the library. So we're looking at a greater than or equal to on this one. And that looks more like a duck bill, but that's okay. Or maybe a penguin nose, depending on which way you're looking at it. Alright, so greater than or equal to 28. And then, how do we find the perimeter? Don't we just add up all the sides? So let's go and do that. So it's x, get rid of the purple one, plus 4 plus x. There goes the red one, plus x again. There's the yellow one, plus 4 plus x. There's the blue one. Alright, so I got all 4 sides. Now it's just a matter of combining like terms and solving. So 1, 2, 3, we got 4 x's. So 4x plus 8 greater than or equal to 28. Little T-chart action going on. Subtract 8. 4x equals 20. Divided by 4. X. Actually, I take that back. That is my bad. I said the wrong word. I said equal to. This is greater than or equal to. So x is greater than or equal to 5. And remember, the biggest thing with inequalities, if you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to flip your sign. But since we didn't multiply by a negative or divide by a negative, it stays as x is greater than or equal to 5. Pretty straightforward, right? Let's try another one. Sally pays $50 to join a golf club. Sweet. Wish it was only $50 to join a golf club. I'm just kidding, I don't even play golf. She pays an additional $12 every time she plays golf. Where is she going? Is this like 1985? These are cheap. She pays an additional $12 every time she plays golf to rent a cart. Oh, okay, never mind. $12 to rent a cart, never mind. Alright. The maximum number of times she can rent a cart to spend at most $250. Alright. So, x is number of times renting a cart. Alright. So, if she wants to spend at most, remember, at most is less than or equal to. We talked about that before. If you don't remember that, go back and check your notes. Alright, so at most, so less than or equal to $250. She says she pays $50 for the membership. So no matter what, she has to pay that. Plus $12 every time she uses a cart. Well, there's $12. And X is number of times renting a cart. Subtract 50, money sign. Subtract 50, money sign. So we need to put 12x, money sign, is less than or equal to 200, money sign. Look, I'm even using green for money. Divide both sides by 12, and x, oh, can't forget my money signs, is less than or equal to, well, I know 12 goes into 100 8 times with a couple left over, so I'm going to go with 16. Let me just double check that on my calculator. I'm pretty sure I'm right. 200 divided by 12, 16.666. But can we rent a golf cart 0.6 times? No. And again, I'm going to write it down for just a second, just so you guys can see. But you can't rent. This is not reasonable. And again, she wants to stay within her budget, so instead of rounding up, we want to round down because we're talking less than. So x is really less than or equal to 16. Now, what does that really mean? If we go back up here, so it means if x is less than or equal to 16, we want to write what our answer means, because again, we can't just say 16. So you can say Sally rents a cart 16 times. You actually could say at most 16 times. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And I just got a text message. Awesome. Okay. Any questions on that one? Pretty straightforward. Alright. Really, these aren't any different than any other ones. All you really need to be careful of is the words. At most, at least, no more than, no less than. I think those are all the really important ones. So, if you have any questions, check your notes, ask somebody who's already done it, or is working on it, because again, a fresh set of eyes can never hurt. Other than that, come talk to me. I'm Mr. Weeks.